Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. I'm a body boy, plus way back. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling. Yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yes. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
The mountaintop, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike for you. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den. That glow, that spark, that crown. You're looking at the king.
People in the life, in my life, that are like platonic connections that have been challenged by the fact that I'm even here. I don't want to name names because there's always a chance that they're watching. I don't think they are, but they could be. So let's get a couple cards out and we'll go from there. But needless to say, people have been challenged, 10 of Cups, by the ability to find peace in the moment. I have been dealing with people that are emotional reactors and not in conscious observation of their emotions. Emotional detachment is not something that is practiced in a lot of the people that I'm around these days. Having an open heart space while consciously observing your emotions, the Lantern, is a practice that I think is widely missed in today's world, Queen of Swords, because a lot of the time when you're interacting with somebody that does have boundaries and goes towards intellectual thought and emotional detachment, they don't keep their heart space open. They close that off. But we know better, we know different, and that can be a hard pill to swallow, and it's difficult to explain to people. I've also been having trouble explaining to people divine justice and karmic retribution. My clairsentience. Because in their minds, when I feel something and I respond to it, or I change my behaviors based on what I'm feeling from another person, they're like, well, you can't say that or feel that way until something's been vocalized or until they actually do something. And I'm in a position where I'm putting my boundaries up the moment that I know somebody's intentions. I'm not waiting for them to act. 10 of Pentacles, because I'm protecting my peace, my legacy, my ability to keep on focusing on myself. 7 of Pentacles, but I'm running into a problem that I've had this entire journey, where I feel somebody's emotions and I wind up telling them how they feel. And then they wind up defensive and hurt and upset because I tried to tell them how they feel. Which I can understand, like, especially if they don't believe you, or if they understand what you believe but they don't believe in it themselves, the Lovers, that can be a difficult thing to wrestle with. I've tried to explain my feelings about, all these things, but the Bamboo Grove, it's not a safe space. They do not share my beliefs, and they're trying to be open-minded from an intellectual perspective, but it almost comes off as condescension. 3 of Cups. And how do you tell somebody what you know when they won't admit it, not even to themselves? It's been resulting in tower moments for people that I didn't intend to provide tower moments for. Because you have to tell them the truth that they will not admit in order to have the conversation that they're trying to have. Ancient White Oak. But the fact is that these difficult conversations, these difficult scenarios with my family and platonic connections are meant to be illuminating. Spirit has guided us here to these circumstances in order for this to occur this way. And I know that the next step here is to just embrace that and be fine with it. But I don't want conflict in my life. Nine of Pentacles. And I'm dealing with people. A lot of them have emotional intelligence and they know how to utilize it. But there are some that do not have emotional intelligence at all. Queen of Wands. And it's all impulsive, emotional reaction. And turns out I'm going to be Seven of Swords. I'm going to be interacting with my mother at the end of the month. I'm going to help her move. So my sister and I are going to go to Tennessee, and I haven't been around her since I dealt with the narcissism cycles that began with her. King of Pentacles. So this may be difficult because it'll be an extended period of time. I won't necessarily have the option of self-isolating or controlling the amount of time spent with her. And we haven't actually had practice since we agreed to look at our relationship through a new lens, Nine of Swords. So I am kind of anxious. But, you know, we've got a couple weeks before that happens. I think with the Seven of Swords, I need a plan. And with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, I need to establish coping mechanisms that will allow me to not get caught up in Eight of Swords, the mental prison of action versus reaction. I know the rules, but it's been a minute since I've had to put them in practice with a narcissist. Three of Pentacles, but we are mastering our craft here. And the facts are, Blue Jay, Spirit has guided me in every single one of these scenarios, whether it's my brother-in-law, whether it's my mother, whether it's a stranger, to rise above it, to demonstrate patience and understanding and compassion. And they keep on driving home that how we respond is truly the defining factor here. How we respond to conflict in these scenarios determines our success or failure in the moment. Not failure as in like you fucked up, but like, you know, this is what we keep on working on. We need, eventually we're going to have to put it into practice successfully. Ten of Cups lining up with the King of Wands and the Lantern. You know, the twin flames still watching. The Star. Only, I think, can I say that? Yeah. So it seems like he's got somebody else's account because he knows that I know which account is sending him the videos and that I'm not supposed to block them. But he doesn't seem to want to watch all the filler, which has been a big part of this experiment. I've been putting out so much content that he can't possibly keep up. So somebody is screening which videos either are readings or directly relate to him. And they are alerting the person that's sending him the videos as to which ones they need to watch. They're cherry picking which things to send him. And that's kind of a big operation. The ripple, the portal. So he must be putting significant resources into this. But I'm learning a lot without him telling me anything. Eye of the Storm. Watching. I think I'm going to cut it off here. Thanks for watching, guys.